So there's a lot of eyes and optics when it comes to Shiba Inu, and most of the world is now paying attention. All right, it can't be denied. The searches are up. Obviously, in times where retail is actually flowing into the space, traffic is very high with SHIB in general. Volume is very high. And so that brings me to this question. Can Shiba Inu ever become the largest coin in all of crypto, beating out some of these other top, assets out there? And I want to break this down for everyone about the possibility of this happening. So right now, Shiba Inu actually sits in the 9th spot. For those that aren't familiar, I don't count stable coins in here, again, because they're not products that people put money into invest. So top 10 coin in crypto. And when we look, amongst here, this is the only one that is in ERC20. Most of these other coins are native, not native tokens. They're gas tokens or governance tokens for blockchains themselves. So SHIB is kind of different in its own right up here. It's kind of floating around doing its own thing. So what is interesting about this is Shiba Inu very quickly has burst onto the scene as one of the most dominant assets in all of crypto. Again, it is top 3 in terms of optics. When volume is surging from retail, it tends to be top 3 in terms of volume. And its presence is only growing larger and larger. Right now, when we look actually amongst these coins, apart from Toncoin, Shiba Inu has the lowest amount of holders of all these, which is kind of crazy, right? For a coin to be that dominant, but yet have that few of holders. What that leads to is even more room for adoption, more room for capital influx. What is great about Shiba Inu is as well is that the holders have this long-term mindset. Many people are focused on, 1 cent or $1 or whatever, right? And what I have to say is this, it's going to take a while to get to some of those higher market caps, right? 1 cent, I think is a long ways away in terms of price. I mean, you're talking about $500 trillion? No, $50 trillion, $5 trillion. God, I can't do math this morning. Anyways, $5 trillion. There we go. So what we need to happen in order to get to that point is you really just need a continued acceleration in terms of adoption. You need to see significant dominance gains versus BTC. Now, some people have floated, oh yeah, you need burns and things like that. And I don't think that's the case. All you really need is more users, more capital. And there are things that can get SHIB to the point where it is a even more significantly dominant asset than it is currently. You have the potential for ETFs. You have the potential for advanced utility. There's a lot of things that can continue to push SHIB further and get it even further into the eyes of the people. All right. Now, what I have to say is this: it would not surprise me if SHIB does in fact make it stab at the top 5 during this market cycle. Do I think SHIB is getting to #1 this cycle? No. Do I think it's getting to #1 next cycle? Probably not. But if SHIB continues to have this resilience from cycle to cycle to cycle, if it continues to garner adoption the way that it did last market cycle and even into this market cycle, it would not surprise me if SHIB actually gets to the point where it could rival Ethereum in terms of overall market cap, which is weird. We've never seen a coin that actually has a higher market cap than the blockchain that it's on. That would be actually quite wild. But we're in a very different era when it comes to crypto. There's going to be significant shakeups at the top. It wouldn't surprise me if some of the AI coins come up here. It wouldn't surprise me if there are other meme coins that enter the top 10. We're in this now accelerated stage in terms of crypto where mass adoption is starting to hit the space. And there's going to be a lot of shuffle that's taking place in the top 10. And the Shiba Inu shuffle towards the top of this list, I think, is going to continue to accelerate. So I appreciate you guys as always. As always, this is not financial advice. This is me just, having some fun speculating. But I've said for a long time that Shiba Inu is a strong asset. I've said for a long time it's going to continue to cement itself. And this early part of this bull market is showing just that. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.